His first U.S. broadcast interview since taking office last fall. Among the issues, tensions with China and the war in Ukraine. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm Lester Holt. Please take care of yourself and each other. Good night.
I don't think you should be working 3 jobs.
Me neither. That's why I got 4. Do you know what it's like to be broke and looking through people's trash for food?
You do that now. You like trash food.
When it's on my terms.
Lopez versus...
Wickersham Jewelry is excited to announce their 2023 Wedding Band Expo. 3 days only, March 9th through the 11th, with incredible savings of 20% on the area's largest selection of wedding bands and anniversary rings. Save 20% on the exclusive Love Story collection. Free silicone band with appointment. Take advantage of interest-free financing options. Wickersham Jewelry. If you can dream it, we can make it.
Dan, Jessica, and Jeff bring you the news and weather from where you live weeknights.
Straight ahead, 2 local girls teams on the biggest stage. We'll see how Leona Wabino and Lakeland fared at the state tournament.
Plus, heavy lifting for much of southern Wisconsin. We'll take a look at some snow totals from around the state.
And chasing winter waterfalls in northern Wisconsin. We'll have the details as your local news starts right now.
News Watch 12 with Dan Hagan, Jessica Jukic, and Jeff Weller.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 6. I'm Jessica Jukic.
And I'm Dan Hagan. 2 local girls basketball teams, Leona Wabino and Lakeland Union, made the trip down to Green Bay for the state tournament. The Rebels took the court first this morning, taking on Blair Taylor in the Division V Final Four. In the first half, Leona Wabino found themselves in a hole, but were able to slowly come back with big-time second chance points from Allison Albright there. They were also down big in the second half, but on a mission to come back, trying to score as quickly as possible. However, Blair Taylor's defense was on another level, and they were able to take down Leona Wabino 55-26. While they couldn't get the job done, senior Grace Krause of the Rebels was proud of her team's strong season.
I think our team will be remembered by how hard we work. On and off the court, we definitely are putting in that, the extra hours. We're always going into the gym to get some extra shots up, and I think we're just a very hardworking group of girls.
Congrats to Grace on a strong career with the Rebels. Head coach Andrew Harrison said basketball is more than just wins and losses, and that his team fought to the very end.
They obviously care about wins and losses, and that's what we're doing out there. But it's the fight. It's the grind that we put out on that court and how hard we work from the start of the game to the end of the game. And those are the greatest compliments I get from other coaches and spectators is how hard my girls work. And that's what I'm most proud of.
Leona Wabino finished with a 21-8 record and a share of the Northern Lakes Conference Championship.
Meanwhile, Lakeland Union took on the top-seeded Pewaukee in the D2 sectional semifinals this afternoon. It was a tough defensive battle in the first half, with the 2 teams tied at 2 for the first part of the game. Then Pewaukee turned it on and were making shots from everywhere and took a huge lead going into that half. That lead proved to be too much as Lakeland Union lost this one 80-63, ending their season and the career of Juliana Wilmette.
I'm so thankful I got to play with this team. They've been awesome. I've loved these girls. It's been a lot of fun playing with them and just having them around me for everything. I'm so lucky that I got to play with these girls over the last few years.
Juliana is set to play for Division I basketball for Lehigh next year. Her mother, head coach Melissa Wilmette, was proud of her team for making it this far regardless of the outcome.
This season was phenomenal. It was just the culmination of everything coming together, all the open gyms, all the tournaments, all the leagues, all the skill sessions, and all the support of the families, the communities, and the schools.
While the T-Birds season comes to an end, they have a bright future ahead of them with 2 sophomores and 1 freshman in their starting lineup. It was snowing this morning, but now we're getting a little break from that snow.
Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us with a first look of our forecast.
Yeah, hey guys, a break in the action out there right now, but at least 2 more snow systems are in the 5-day forecast for us after we did this morning, a widespread 2 to 7-inch snowfall across the area. A little more as you went south, less as you went north. That will change, though, beginning tomorrow night as we have more snow back in the forecast. Out there now, though, still a couple flurries across parts of central Wisconsin. Not a big deal. The bigger deal wheel is off to the west of us, and there is quite a system over here. It's going to have lots of moisture, lots of umph in the atmosphere, and it's going to slow down right over Wisconsin tomorrow night and throughout the day on Sunday. So a long duration snow event is on the way for us for late tomorrow through Sunday into Monday morning. And through that time, we'll get several inches of snow. Here it comes now. A burner clipper moving our direction for tomorrow evening about this time. And once it starts snowing, likely light snow in the forecast for a good 36 hours around here over the weekend. So our forecast ends tonight, though, we're talking about mostly cloudy skies. There could be a flurry out there with low temperatures down near 16. Your full forecast is coming up, Dan.
Thanks, Jeff. One of the tech sector's favorite lenders, Silicon Valley Bank, is shutting down. It's the biggest bank failure since the 2008 financial crisis. California regulators shut down the bank and put it in control of the U.S. Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, which is acting as a receiver. That means the FDIC will liquidate the bank's assets to pay back its customers.
While we woke up to several inches of snow this morning, parts of southern Wisconsin saw nearly a foot of snow. In Racine, people were dusting off the snow blowers for nearly 10 inches of snow that fell in less than 12 hours. Kevin Richmeyer said he was not expecting it to get this bad.
We woke up this morning, we had a good 8-9 inches, it looks like, and of heavy snow. That this snow blower is hardly even moving, so it's a lot of work.
Richmeyer says he's ready to say goodbye to his plow gear as soon as he can, but he may have to wait. Some more snow is expected in Racine Sunday into Monday. Sheboygan, by the way, received the most snow with around 13 inches. People are flocking to a frozen waterfall in northern Wisconsin.
And a ski hill near Antigo is wrapping up its season with a celebration. We'll have the details after Weather with Jeff right here on Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Feeling lucky? Everyone's a winner at Furniture and Appliance Mart's Lucky Streak Mattress Sale. Save over $800 instantly on Beauty Rest mattresses, plus special financing for 5 years at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Complete your bathroom makeover with help from Menards. Find your dream vanity with Obey Decors. The Michigan vanity adds a touch of elegance to your bathroom. Get yours today for $709.99 after 11% off. Finish your renovation with a Moen faucet that suits your style. Moen faucets give you a lifetime of beauty, reliability, and innovative features. Get this spinny bath faucet for $129.89 after 11% rebate at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
What does it cost to buy off a judge? For extremist Dan Kelly, he's for sale for $20,000. In 2020, Kelly conveniently changed his mind about whether to judge the Tim Zignego case. Kelly had recused himself. Then he pocketed $20,000 in contributions from Zignego and his family, and Kelly unrecused himself so he could judge the case. Justice shouldn't be for sale. Dan Kelly is too corrupt, too extreme.
There are so many things we take for granted. So many things. And along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for their survival for granted too. The elderly, disabled, the veterans, people on limited and fixed incomes, or folks that lost jobs in sectors hardest hit during the pandemic. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? Some people just can't come back. And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind, struggling to keep their heat, water, and power on. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our heat, water, and power providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Feeling lucky? Everyone's a winner at Furniture and Appliance Mart's Lucky Streak Mattress Sale. Save over $800 instantly on Beauty Rest mattresses, plus special financing for 5 years at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Well, here we are in mid-March. mid-March, and the snow keeps getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and more snow is on the way. A widespread snow arrives for us tomorrow night. Another one gets in here probably Wednesday into Thursday of next week. After we did this morning, Weston, you win, 6.8 inches for you. Tomahawk, 5.6. Here at the station, 2.4. So we keep adding it up and up and up and up, and there is more snow in the forecast. Out there now, a couple of flurries across central Wisconsin are kind of falling apart as we talk about them. Overall, it'll be a quiet night tonight. Then tomorrow, all of our eyes turn toward the west. This guy, right? This is going to be an Alberta Clipper, and it gets that name because it forms over Alberta, Canada. But this one's going to be a little different. Normally, these catch the jet stream, move very quickly across our area, bringing a 1, 2, 3 inch snowfall. This one is going to detach itself from the jet stream tomorrow and then sit and spin over north central Wisconsin tomorrow night, throughout the day Sunday into Monday. And while that happens, the snow will keep adding up and up and up and up. So overall, here's the forecast for tomorrow. About 7 o'clock tomorrow, the snow is just getting going across our area. And then here we are on Sunday morning. It's snowing. Sunday evening, it's snowing. And the whole thing gets out of here early on Monday, but it's going to be some damage around here from that as we have some snowfall on the way. So what to expect? So snow arrives around this time tomorrow, lingers into Monday morning. A good 36 hours of light snow around here with lots of breaks in there as well. But it's going to add up, and likely daytime roads with the light snowfall rates would be okay with the higher sun angle this time of year. But overall, again, it's going to get you messy getting around here probably late Sunday into Monday. And when it's all said and done, it'll look something like this, a widespread 4 to 8 inch snowfall over 36 hours. So not all at once, right? It'll end early Monday morning as light snow for several hours tomorrow night and throughout the day Sunday into Monday. More as you go back north and west of the area, less as you go toward the south. All right, so for the season so far, we're about 85 inches of snow here in Rhinelander. We need 92.9 to break into the top 5 of snowiest season. So will we do it? Well, it looks pretty good with the snow coming in this weekend and another system getting here most likely Wednesday and Thursday of next week. So the advisories are up to the west of us now, and these may or may not be extended tomorrow because it may not quite meet the criteria for this as it falls as light snow over a long period of time. It may not mess with the roads too much, but overall, we do have snowfall on the way. Temperatures out there, 25 right now in Rhinelander, a northeast breeze around 9, and a dew point there of 18. Wausau, you're at 32, even freezing for you, with that north breeze around 7. But going forward, temperature-wise, so below freezing tomorrow and for Sunday and for Monday and for Tuesday. Wednesday, back up in the mid to upper 30s or so, but overall below the average high, which is 36 this time of year. Our forecast ends tonight, though. Lots of clouds out there. There could be a flurry. Look for low temperatures down near 16 for tomorrow. All right, so dry most of tomorrow. Late day snow showers developing, light snow showers after high temperatures near 31. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture Mattress. Snow around this time tomorrow evening lingers through Sunday into early parts of Monday. Again, that widespread 48 inches of snow over a long period of time. Then we break out in the good weather from Monday into Tuesday, followed by a really interesting system getting in here Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Jessica?
Thank you, Jeff. Kettle Bowl Ski Hill is a small volunteer-run attraction about 15 miles east of Antigo. It's been operating for 67 years, and it's their goal to have skiing available for the whole community. Kettle Bowl doesn't have any snow machines or a chairlift, but that's how it keeps its ticket prices affordable for everyone. Bruce Tomei is the president of Kettle Bowl and has been volunteering for years. He says Sunday is their last day of the season, so they're hosting their annual Family Fun Day to say thank you to their customers.
You'll see them that they're setting up the water plunge. They will have skiers and snowboarders. They'll start higher up the hill and they'll shoot down and skip across the water. Usually takes about 2 tankerfuls of water to fill the system up, so it'll be about waist deep and cold.
Other events taking place include snow cross and a candy hunt, but the biggest draw for the day might be the cardboard sled race.
They come in and they build their own sleds. They're pretty much real basics. It's got to be out of a cardboard box. They can use tape, glue, string.
If you want to participate in any of these events, daily passes are $5 for students and $10 for adults. Rules and categories for all events can be found on the Kettle Bowl Facebook page. Don't go chasing these waterfalls unless you've got snow boots on.
Eric Peterson takes us to one of Wisconsin's famous frozen falls in Marinette County.
From its headwaters near Crandon, the Peshtigo River flows more than 135 miles before reaching the waters of Green Bay. But at a place called Goodman County Park, water begins to swell and gain momentum.
It's not the biggest falls, but it really takes on a cool shape. Coming under the bridge, it flows over quite a few rocks, and just the power that goes through it. I mean, it's strong falls, so even though it might not be the biggest drop you've ever seen, the amount of water that comes gushing through that thing is amazing to watch.
Marinette County Development and Tourism Program Assistant Autumn Rockhill says Strong Falls is a popular destination, especially in the winter.
With the snow over it, the ice formations that get created, but it's amazing to see that water still flowing no matter how cold it gets.
Rockhill says it's been a relatively mild winter in the area northwest of Wasaki, with snow piling up only recently. She says spring-like weather is on its way and will have an impact on this winter waterfall.
You could come on a Monday and a Friday and have a totally different sight. So that's one of the really cool things, is just to watch the way nature's changing, the way the weather is working with the water that's flowing, and just to see the differences and the amazing things that can occur in just a short amount of time.
If you plan to visit the famous frozen waterfall, Marinette Parks has just a $5 daily vehicle fee, good for all locations.
Coming up after the break, we'll head over to Forest County, where the Potawatomi tribe is inspiring their next generation. We'll be right back.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Don't need glasses. See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
I've never been afraid to express myself, to create a life I love. I worried cancer could steal my spark and become my identity. But UW Health designed custom treatments just for me. And now, my legacy, it's still in the making. Because standard, well, that's never been my style. UW Health, remarkable.
Oh no, I think I lost my debit card.
Okay, don't panic.
Don't panic, we're in a mall. Some stranger's probably tapping new shoes, tapping a washer-dryer combo, just tapping everything in sight.
It's okay, just tap your phone. With BMO, you can use your phone to freeze and unfreeze a lost card.
I can?
And you can always get a new card instantly at a BMO branch.
I got my tap back.
You ever seen someone this excited about a debit card before?
Oh, yeah. Not this excited.
When a bank gives you instant peace of mind, that's the BMO effect.
At Lenz Truck, we've made the buying experience fast and easy. All our trucks are guaranteed clean, certified, can be bought hassle-free online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. And when you buy a Lenz truck, know that you're buying the best used truck money can buy. Go now to LenzTruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move. Go now to LenzTruck.com.
Lenz Truck. A convicted felon kidnapped and raped a 15-year-old girl, abducting her off the street in broad daylight. Judge Janet Protasewicz could have sentenced him to 20 years. Instead, she put him back on our streets.
What detractors would say is you having been soft on a violent sexual crime.
I would say that that's ridiculous. Judge Protasewicz puts our families at risk, and putting her on our Supreme Court, that's what's ridiculous. Fair Courts America is responsible for the content of this advertising.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Shopko Optical welcomes more insurance plans than ever. Call to book an exam and verify coverage.
For the last 4 years, the Forest County Potawatomi community has been running an event to help inspire the next generation.
It's called Youth Gathering, and it helps kids learn to embrace their culture and teach them traditions. The event kicked off bright and early this morning at 7 a.m. From workshops to learning from guest speakers, there was a lot of activities for kids to participate in. Richard Gouget, the cultural coordinator, says he's excited that this event is back in action.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing just to see all the youth here and all the elders along with everybody. So, just seeing the kids, actually, you know, there's a whole bunch here, and just to see them like engaged and want to, you know, be a part of it just makes me feel good.
This year, organizers are thrilled about the turnout. Around 50 kids signed up for the event. Chairman James Crawford believes it's important to inspire the next generation of children.
I see these young ones, and there's so many smart, intelligent young people here and I've had many of them come up to me and talk to me, introduce themselves to me, and they just have a great sense of awareness, you know, and just a great sense of pride of who they are, and just, you know, they've been very respectful.
Organizers hope that this event will continue to grow bigger in the future.
We'll be back with one final check of the forecast, but first, here's today's Big Old Fish.
Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
What do you call a fish with cable? Why, television, of course. All right, so we start off this week's Big Old Fish with 7-year-old Tucker Hartman. Now, he was fishing on Pine Lake and Hiles when he hauled this beautiful 25-inch walleye. Incidentally, it took him 15 minutes to land. Well, why wouldn't it? That's a big old fish. Way to go, Tucker. Keep on reeling them in. Next up on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Laura Schultz, who caught this 40-inch gator of a northern on an Oneida County lake while being guided by Rick Whitehead. 40 inches, northern, yeah, that's a big old fish. Way to go, Laura. Keep on reeling them in. And finally on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Gary Kuehler. He definitely got himself into a big old fish when he speared the 74-inch, 125.5 pound sturgeon on Lake Winnebago. Yeah, nothing more needs to be said there, Gary. That is one big old fish. Way to go. Keep on reeling them in. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Norling Taxidermy fish meal is on our website, WJFW.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
I don't think you should be working 3 jobs.
Me neither. That's why I got 4. You know what it's like to be broke, looking through people's trash for food?
You do that now. You like trash food.
When it's on my terms.
Lopez versus Lopez tonight on NBC.
See that girl back there? I heard her going on and on about boxing.
Thanks for looking out.
I made that up. This is a prank. We got him good.
What the?
You don't like it?
Oh, we're headed back to her place. Thank you, Nikki.
Grand Crew tonight on NBC and streaming on Peacock.
The new 2023 GMC Sierra AT4X is equipped to conquer the great outdoors. Or the great indoors. Welcome to the peak of premium off-roading. Or get 2.9% APR for 5 years and no monthly payments for 90 days on turbo high-output engine Sierra light-duty elevation models.
Is a new roof on your spring to-do list? Hi, I'm Paul, owner of Overhead Solutions. Now is a great time to think ahead and secure a spot for that replacement on our schedule. Go ahead and call our competitors, but before you sign on that dotted line, call Overhead Solutions. I believe our high quality and fair price can beat our competition.
Call Overhead Solutions for a free roof estimate.
Remember, don't overpay. Call Overhead. Overhead Solutions.
Northwoods Accents, located in Mercer, features a wide variety of high-quality rustic and contemporary furniture, all made in Wisconsin. Complete your patio or deck with maintenance-free outdoor furniture. View our best craft living room sets. Denali throws and beddings to warm the chilly evenings. All products have year-round low prices with no sales pressure. The owner is available to assist you with any questions. Stop by Northwoods Accents, 5079 U.S. Highway 51 in Mercer.
Sexual assault of an 11-year-old. No prison time. He raped a military veteran, left her for dead. Just 2.5 years. Raped a mentally disabled 14-year-old. Probation. How the heck did this happen? Janet Protasewicz.
If you could go back in time, would you have ruled any differently?
I would say no. Really? No time in prison? I would say no. Protasewicz set violent criminals free. Again and again. Tell Judge Protasewicz, stop protecting criminals.
Builder Service. We are your hometown hardware store. Plumbing, electrical, paint, automotive, keys, tools, lawn and garden. We're more than just a lumberyard. Highway 45 in Elko.
Recently, Eagle River firefighters conducted an ice water rescue training in the Eagle River near your boat club. With temperatures starting to warm up, the department asked people to be very cautious on the ice. What an important training.
Be very cautious, and these guys, these are heroes. I mean, they're all volunteers pretty much, and they are doing this instead of, you know, having fun. I mean, I'm sure it's fun for them, but we really appreciate their efforts.
It's a learning experience, and many departments do that, and we need them in those dire situations. So there we go. And temperatures are getting warmer, but it's also still snowing. How do we feel about this? Like, how do we, you know, snow arriving tomorrow night, lingering through Sunday into Monday, a long duration, 36 hours, we'll get 4 to 8 inches of snow. How do you feel?
I'm torn.
Okay, so I mean, it's like mid-March. People are like torn both ways, right? They want some more snow. The trails in some spots are still open. This will definitely add to the snow totals across our area. No advisories right around here yet. This will maybe be extended tomorrow, but again, it's going to be light snow over a long duration of time. So we may keep the roads pretty good around here for that whole period. And then overall, we have another system that looks very interesting to me next week, Wednesday and Thursday, with some more likely snow and some rain.
Can you define interesting
It's
for
just
us?
one of those that has a lot of moisture, cold air. It could do things we don't want if you don't like snow.
Okay.
You know.
Thank you, Jeff. We'll see you back here at 10.
Mr. Food Test Kitchen is brought to you by Golden Carrot Jewelers.
Today I want to talk about a veggie that is often overlooked, but once it's discovered, or shall I say rediscovered, it becomes a new favorite. What is it? It's beets. Let me show you how to cook them. I start by cutting off the tops and trimming the bottoms and placing the bulbs in a pot of water. To that, I add some vinegar, a good amount of sugar, and a bit of salt. After it comes to a boil, I'll let it simmer for about a half an hour or so until the beets are tender. After removing them and letting them cool slightly, I peel them with a knife. And as you can see, it's a good idea to wear gloves